Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am reviewing the Patriot Studio Lady D 1/12 scale figure slash statue. I'm not really sure technically what this is. It's a statue, but it moves a fair bit. And it's got removable sections of the outfit, which is something I'm a little bit disappointed I can't show you on this channel, because I mean I could make the video 18 plus, but I don't know. I'll let you guys Google it and you can see for yourself. But I don't know much about this character. It was sent to me by Patriot Studios as a sample to review, like they did with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker figures, also 1/12 scale. I am aware of the game that this character is from. I did my research today. I spent a good while watching videos specifically about her character and gameplay footage of her in the game, and I've been aware of her since day one, because as soon as she was unveiled to the world, everyone kind of freaked out for various reasons. But yeah, Resident Evil 8, I believe it is, Village, which has a lot of lycanthropes. I love werewolves, but I was quite keen on the idea of getting Resident Evil Village, and then I saw what the werewolves looked like, and I was like, that's not really the kind of werewolves I'm into. I'm disappointed by that, so I think I'll probably just let this one go, because the age I am, and I just can't take playing those intensely scary games anymore. Some of you are probably saying Resident Evil is not intensely scary, but for me, I don't know, man. I tried to play the remake of Resident Evil 2, and I bought it, and I just thought it looked incredible. It looked absolutely stunning, and I had good memories of playing those original Resident Evil games. But now that they've got these characters like Lady D here, who you can't kill, and they're just following you all the time, you can hear them footsteps, doom, doom, in the distance coming, and you can't fight back. You just have to keep running. Stuff like that just gives me heart palpitations, and I'm just like, I can't do this. I'm going to end up having a damn heart attack playing this video game. I'm 41 now, so I got to watch out. I'm not the healthiest of people, so that's just lifestyle stuff. But yeah, I don't want to chance it, so I'll let you guys enjoy the Resident Evil games. But this one did look really good, and I've heard it's great, but I just ain't got the heart for it anymore. Literally, I'm afraid I'll keel over. So I'm sticking to playing not exactly relaxing games. I'm in the middle of Mad Max right now, which is a game from 2015, which I've always really enjoyed but never finished, and I'm determined to do that this time. So that's what I'm spending my time playing at the moment. Sorry for the long intro. I just like to talk to you guys as if you're here with me, and just explain why something is in front of me. And the reason this is in front of me, as I said, is because Patriot Studio had experience with me in the past, and they were happy with the reviews that I did, and they got in touch and said, would you be interested in reviewing this piece? So I think they just called it a Vampire Lady, and I wasn't sure at first. I thought, I wonder, maybe a Vampirella, maybe the Patriot Studio is doing a Vampirella, and I thought, oh no, maybe they're talking about Resident Evil. So yes, it's her, and this section of the outfit just pulls away, and they've actually sculpted and painted to perfection both of her exquisite breasts, and I can't show you because it's just, there's no point. Even Vampirella videos on this channel, even though she's covered up, they still come down on me, and it's just not worth the hassle. So unfortunately, as much as I'd like to show you the exquisite work that's going on underneath that part of the outfit there, I just dare not try it. Anyway, it's a beautiful piece. The head is interchangeable with this spare one they give you, which is smiling, and the one that's on at the moment is more of a serious kind of angry expression. Beautifully sculpted and painted. We'll get a closer look soon. I'll just show you the accessories. But yeah, man, I wish I could play. I mean, I could, don't get me wrong, I'm just being a big wussy. I could get through Resident Evil 2. I got to the point where Mr. X turned up, and then once he started following me around that police station, I just couldn't take it anymore, man. It just wasn't relaxing. It was the opposite of relaxing. It was just horrible. So I was like, no, I can't do it. And then in Resident Evil 3 Remake, you've got the Nemesis, I think it is. I think he's following you around the whole time. So you've got these big claws, which are interchangeable with her regular hands. The nails that grow and retract pretty damn quick from the gameplay that I saw. She chopped off. Oh, I don't want to. Yeah, you've probably played it by now anyway. But I was quite surprised at what she gets up to in the game from the footage I saw. And with the deluxe version, or the exclusive version, whatever you want to call it, you get this really nice kind of rug for her to stand on. And I wasn't sure at first what the fly swatter was about, but apparently there's a mod in the game where your weapon is a fly swatter and you can run around swatting her bottom, apparently. I don't know, I ain't played it, I'm just going by the stuff I've seen on YouTube today when I was doing my research. And you've also got these two hands with pointy fingers for pointing. And she does come with one of those cigarettes on a kind of long extension thing. So yeah, cigarette holder. Right, let's get a closer look at the piece, but beautiful sculpt, paintwork, weathering towards the end of the dress here. What is it, like kind of 1950s style clothing? I think that might be the decade. Beautiful work. I mean, you can remove the hat, the black roses. You put those in yourself. You just have to press them into the hole. The arms articulate, and you can remove the jewelry around her neck. And yeah, you can turn the hands, whatever you want to do with those, and straighten them. So that's what I mean. It's a figure, but kind of like half statue, half figure. Very much reminds me of the Mezco pinhead from Hellraiser that I have, thanks to Stephen Rinks. Very much the same arm articulation on this piece. But yeah, this just, you can see it wobbling, it just comes out. I don't mean to sound filthy, but I really do wish I could show you them, because they just really spared no expense on her jobs. They are absolutely splendiferous. So this character in the game, she can regenerate, and apparently because of that she is larger than most folks. She's actually about 10 feet tall, and this is a 1/12 scale figure. So I'll show her next to another 1/12 scale figure in a minute, and you'll see just how drastically huge she is. She's absolutely massive. So yeah, you got good articulation in the head. I mean, this just comes off easy. We can interchange and put the other one on. This is the more kind of smiling expression. Put that on there. Just get the necklace hanging right. Pop the hat on. I noticed it's always slightly kind of tilted to the side. There we go. So yeah, it's a really nice piece, and quite a naughty piece as well, because like I said, I'll just show you the gist. I mean, it just pulls away, and can't. Stupid. What's going on with the world? I can't show you her froops, but you can have Chris Hemsworth topless, CGI'd up. I mean, he's already buff, but that looks, I swear it looks CGI in the new Thor trailer. But yeah, you can have that, all greased up and oily. Can't show you her udders. Absolutely silly. It's 2022. It's like my Sideshow Vampirella premium format. They went all the way when they sculpted her as well. Everything is there, painted, sculpted. I can't show you, because again, who's offended by that, honestly? Now I've got her with her claws extended on one of the hands. They do give you both hands that you can use. That would look quite intimidating actually. I might finish the review with that. Get both claws out. But this is a really, really nice looking piece, man. I have to say, Patriot Studios have knocked it out of the park, just like they did with the Joaquin Phoenix Jokers in 1/12 scale. They were incredible. Check out the reviews on my channel for both of those Joaquin Phoenix 1/12 scale figures. One's the red suit, and one's the bathroom scene. The bathroom scene in particular is a stunning one. It's probably the best 1/12 scale figure I've seen, and I've seen some beauties. I mean, you got all the Mezco stuff as well. That's just endless. There's so many. And yeah, 1/12 scale is a really nice scale to collect. It's manageable. It's more manageable than 1/6, and obviously way more manageable than the quarter scale stuff. But yeah, this is just a really nice, really nicely done piece. It's weird because the legs are up here, and you can remove those, and I don't know why, but you can, and you can just have some legs just standing there if you want. That's up to you. But no, I'll just put them back in again. I'm not sure why they're removable. Pop them back up in there again. Yeah. So let's do some comparisons with other figures and see how she looks standing next to them. Because remember, she's 1/12 scale, but she is a 10-foot tall character. So, should be interesting. Love the way her eyes catch the light as she turns. Looks very real. I think she'll photograph it very well. You can check those out on Instagram at DeanKnight333. So here she is next to a Mezco 1/12 scale figure, and that's the Mezco 1978 Michael Myers. So yeah, you can see, I mean, Nick Castle was apparently 5'10", 1978, and here is the 10-foot tall Lady D. But both technically the same scale, but two different companies. I mean, this is an official release from Mezco. This is a third-party figure statue from Patriot Studio. Massive height difference. And now another Michael Myers figure, but this is the 7-inch NECA Ultimate Halloween Kills Michael Myers figure, still being dwarfed by Lady D here. So she's a big piece, a big figure. I wish she was, well, if she was 1/6 scale, she'd be huge. So most 1/6 scale characters average about 6 foot, you know, their character in the games or movies or whatever they're from. But yeah, she's 10 foot tall, so she would be, I don't know, she'd be about the size of that big Art the Clown statue down the end of the shelf almost now. She wouldn't be quite that big, but she'd be virgin on that kind of territory. But I kind of wish she was a little bit bigger just so I could put her with the rest of the slasher icons. This is, you know, it'd be nice to have a female up there. Don't really have any other than Vampirella, but she's kind of a hero in a lot of ways. Who else do I have? I've got Elvira. We'll get her down for a comparison, but as far as that main shelf of horror icons up there, there's no females at the moment. I'm trying to think of who could be there from movies. Let me think. Female antagonists. Help me out here, folks. I can't think of one. It's mostly survivors and people fighting back against the evil, but I'm trying to think. I mean, other than the Evil Dead remake, but I don't know. It's just not coming to me. Misery, I guess. You could have Annie from Misery. But I prefer something a bit more visually striking. Misery would be a little bit subtle for me. Anyway, let's get someone else involved here for the comparisons. Let's get Elvira down. Alright, now here is Elvira from NECA, the retro cloth line, which is slightly bigger than their ultimate 7-inch figures. So they look really good together. If you have a horror collection and you have Elvira, you might want to consider grabbing Lady D from Patriot Studio to stand alongside it, because it does look very cool. But yeah, two different scales. So the 10 foot tall Lady D next to the apparently 9 and a bit foot tall Elvira. But no, she's not that tall. Still look nice together though. Yeah, I just remembered every time I do a Vampirella video they get demonetized, so I'm just going to cover her up. That's the 1/12 scale Firesin Vampirella next to Lady D, and she's tiny beside her, but they're both 1/12 scale. So that's interesting. This piece displays beautifully on the rug. It is just absolutely stunning. Look at that. Cigarette and the cigarette holder. The other hand is rocking the claws. Head slightly tilted to the side with a nice grin. And it's just an awesome display piece. The light hits it absolutely beautifully. The wrinkles in the dress look fantastic. Great sculpt. Really quite impressed with it. Definitely recommend you pick up one of these, folks. They can't have made too many. It is third party after all. It's not mass produced, you know. So I would grab one sooner rather than later. Don't think you will have any regrets. It's all positives. Especially if you're a fan of the game. I mean, I love this piece now and I haven't even played it. You know, can you imagine if I was a big fan and actually played the game all the way through to start to finish? I'd be freaking out right now. Because this looks like a really good representation of Lady D. Alright folks, and there she is with both hands rocking the claws. You've got good articulation in the wrist as well. So you've got up and down here, forward and back, bend at the elbow and turn. Wrist turns and goes forwards and backwards quite well, so you can have some fun there. The head articulation turns all the way around and can look down a little bit. Careful with the jewelry around the neck as you're moving the head, because the back of the hair is kind of touching against it. And I think that's it for articulation, but you've got decent articulation in the arms and in the head. It's pretty good too, and good articulation in the wrists. But I will wrap it up now, folks, and I will say, you know, from the little I know of this character, I think Patriot Studios have done a very good job bringing her to life. So if you have a horror collection, if you've played the game and you're a fan of this character, I'd get it done. Personally, I would get this beautiful work on the face, the eyes. The paint is really well done. The lips, jewelry's painted nice. The skin tone is something you kind of have to see in person. It's really well done. She's very pale, obviously. Let me just turn down the brightness a little bit more. Yeah, it's something you really want to see in person. It's really, really nicely done though. It's a beautiful sculpt. Yeah, really nice paint job. Those claws are very long. Nice weathering along the bottom of the dress. It's a beautiful piece. So well done, Patriot Studios, and thank you for thinking of me to review it. I have enjoyed my time with her, and she will go on the shelf now over there somewhere. I'll find a home for her. But yeah, definitely recommend it. Absolutely awesome looking piece. Thanks for watching, folks. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you follow me on Instagram at DeanKnight333. I'll see you real soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.